no makeup. My dark circles aren't as heavy. But hey guys, welcome back to the Sweeney's. And I will be giving some breastfeeding tips out today. Bia! Bia! Jabia! Do it again up. So, some breastfeeding tips. What they didn't tell you is that you could actually, like me, I did it with my second child because with my first daughter, um, my boobs were huge, and I didn't know that your boobs could get that big from the milk filling up. So with my daughter, I had a lovely breast milk supply. Actually, with all my kids, I had a great breast. I have a great breast milk supply. But with this one, I actually okay, hold on. So give me 1 second. All right, so I'm back. So with my first kid, I had my boobs were so big I could fit none of my bras, so I had to buy a size double D. You could just imagine how it looked because I'm not a big person, so it looked really weird. I was like the letter P, but my boobs were full. This was my first kid, so I didn't even know anything, and I'm just gonna put this out there for the new moms or people who need the tips. And it's just the things that they don't tell you when it comes to breastfeeding. Basically, um, you should, if you have a great breast milk supply and you want to breastfeed your baby, you should pump as much as you can. Pump as much as you can. I hate pumping. Again, I'm going to emphasize pump as much as you can. Store your bags. Like, put your what you call it, just pump your milk every day to keep your milk supply up. Put in the freezer, store it. Um, because with me, I called my mom, I had to take my hand and squeeze the milk out in the shower. That's how much milk I had. Like, I had too much milk for her to just consume. Um, at the time, I couldn't, well, yeah, I was house hopping. I was homeless when we first had our daughter. So I wasn't thinking, like, I didn't know anything about storing milk, doing all this and that. Now I have more knowledge, gratefully. But you should pump, store your milk. Like I said, I had to squeeze it out in the shower. I had to get in the shower because they were so big that they felt like knots were like on the side. Like my boobs were holding up my arms, basically. So I called my mom and she's like, "You have to pump. It's really like you have too much milk in there." And then when I would go to sleep, I would wake up in the morning, it would be like milk all on the bed. So you should really, if you have a great breast milk supply, pump the milk, store the milk. So then if you're sick and you can't function, like recently I wasn't feeling good and I had to supplement. But no, I actually had stored milk. So I would just tell my husband to grab the milk, heat it, warm it up for the baby, and he could drink it. But that's why you should store milk because it's very convenient. You never know what's gonna come up, what's gonna happen. It's like I don't mind breastfeeding out in public because if your baby has to eat, your baby has to eat. I'm all for breastfeeding in public, wherever, on the beach, wherever you're at, breastfeed. Like, do what you need to do for your baby. But yeah, for me, so I had to supplement because I was sick, or if I'm out and I don't have time, I could pull out some breast milk and give it to my baby. But also, with that being said, oh, my baby's was extremely hard. The boys, both of their sucks were extremely hard. My last son, like, his suck is not too bad. I can handle it. Like, it doesn't hurt. But in the beginning, it did hurt for a little bit. But my first son, I want to say his suck was so hard that my nipple actually was like, it looked like it was falling off. Like, it was just hanging down and it was red and bleeding. So it was like At that point, I was scared to breastfeed because every time I went to breastfeed, it hurt. And you know, they have to keep like constantly sucking. So it's like their mouth is like this on my nipple that's already damaged. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. He has to get formula, which I didn't want. I didn't want that because I had a great breast milk supply. I didn't know to pump, which was horrible. Hello. So, um, yeah, I ended up learning to pump with my third kid, which is horrible. Like I should have been pumping with my first and second, but like I said, I would use the what I had started using was like nipple cream. I was trying Vaseline. Now they have this natural cream on Amazon. I forget the name of it. I'm gonna look it up and I'll let you guys know what it's called in the next video. But yeah, I tried like the nipple cream and everything. It took like a month for my nipple to go back to normal, which was horrible. So that's why I was kind of scared for breastfeeding. And like even recently, my oldest sister just had a baby, and um, his suck was so hard. She said that it detached her nipple basically. So she was scared to also breastfeed. That's something that's very common, and it makes like a lot of moms. I have friends who just had babies, and I'm like, are you gonna breastfeed? And they're like, what? No, I don't want a baby hanging from my nipple, and then it hurts or whatever the case may be. I think we should promote breastfeeding seriously because like it's safe, like it's more safe for your baby. It's literally it's extremely better because like you get to bond with your baby. You don't have to worry about, oh, let me get the water, let me grab the formula, let me get the bottle. Like soon as your baby is hungry, all you have to do is pick them up, lift your shirt up, and put your boob in their mouth and they can eat. Be done. Like I think that's the most convenient thing in the world. Like I thank God for making us cows for our babies. Like this is amazing. So my thing is breastfeed. But like I said, what they didn't tell you was your nipples can detach. They can start to turn red. My skin, I ended up having extreme eczema. I was like a snake. Like right now, I have it. And my baby has it on his face. It's like really dry patches. Let's see if you can see. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have some right here, like on my arm. It's on my neck. I'm pretty sure it's on this side. Um, the thing is that there isn't really much to put on to keep your skin. Yes, hold on. They all want more cereal. Anyway, they gotta hold on. So, like I said, I got the patches around my nipples, and it's very itchy. Like when I'm trying to breastfeed, I have to keep scratching. I gotta keep moving the baby. So a tip for that is keep your skin. All right, go sit. I said I'm coming. Sit. Jeez. So keep your skin moisturized. At first, my doctor was saying that, oh, it could be the water that you shower in is too hard, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't help that. Like I didn't put the water there, so they advised. Well, I advise actually for you to use like Vaseline. I like the one for babies. It has like a red, kind of like a red label on the front of it. I advise to use that one because that's the one I use, and it actually helps my skin to stay moisturized for the like remaining time of the day after I get out of the shower. I got that. So I advise to use the Vaseline, but something else on top of it. So I'll use the Vaseline itself, and then use like the Vaseline with like cocoa butter and shea butter in it, and put that on top of it. So I'll put the Vaseline on first, and then put the cocoa butter shea butter lotion on top. Um, and like you won't even notice, like you won't be scratching and itching, but they do come back. Like I said, I had it worse with my daughter. It was literally like an extra layer of skin on top of my skin. It was so itchy. When I went to work, when I would sweat, like if I would sweat a little bit, it would burn. Like I literally couldn't wipe my skin when I was in the shower. My husband used to have to like rub my skin down with lotion while I was asleep because it was just so it would be so itchy. So that's the thing, but you should keep your skin moisturized. Also, with breastfeeding, I'm gonna see if I could do a video actually showing you guys some different positions while feeding your baby, while burping them. Um, what's another tip to give you guys? Go sit. So, and they're annoying. So another tip to give you guys is, let's see. All right. What's currently happening with me myself? Currently, I am experiencing a baby with a hard suck. Currently, I do have the dry skin. Um, Actually, the breastfeeding though, you should breastfeed because it took my stomach down. Like I said, it took my stomach down in like the first week. My stomach was gone, which is awesome. That's why I really like breastfeeding. It hurts at first, but it pulls your stomach back into place, so you should breastfeed. Um, what else? Oh, you should massage your boobs. Like my boobs, they would just start to hurt. I would get aches in my chest, so I would have to start massaging them. Um, so you should massage your boobs, keep your skin moisturized. What else was it? Oh, you may need the nipple cream for your areolas. I think that's what they call it. For your nipples because they may detach. But thanks for watching this live, guys. I have to tend to my kids now, so this is the end of this video for now. I will be back. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for supporting the Sweeney's.